A criticism for Bishop David Zubik about the Predator Priest report, and new this morning, he's telling Channel 11 things need to change.
Channel 11's Mike Holden joins us now with brand new details. There was a listening session last night, Mike, and there could be some others planned.
Yeah, he said he is open to listening to the people. He says we have to move forward with this. It's not an overnight process. He gets it, but he said this is a clear path to at least some sort of change. So now abuse survivors have told us repeatedly, talk is cheap. They want action, and until the Catholic Church makes a full-scale change, it will not be enough. Bishop Zubik says he's working through the process and is grateful for how open everyone has been so far. But look at this, demanding answers and action. Abuse survivors and parishioners came to St. Ferdinand Church in Cranberry last night. This was for Bishop Zubik's final listening session. They wanted to know how sexual abuse in the Catholic Church will be handled from this point forward and what changes will be made. Now, Channel 11 first told you about the meeting of the bishops in Boston back in November. That meeting ended with the Vatican ordering them to delay voting on measures they had proposed, and it fired up a lot of folks. Survivors of abuse feel the Catholic Church turned a blind eye to the abuse for decades. Bishop Zubik says this was an unfortunate situation. He's hoping to have an action plan now rolled out by Ash Wednesday in March, if not sooner, but survivors told us they want more.
If you call yourself a man of God and you're supposed to care about your flock, yeah, I don't get it sometimes. I don't.
Okay, so follow this. It is important to note that last vote was delayed back in November in Boston. Now Pope Francis is calling for a meeting of key bishops in February to talk more about sexual abuse. That would line up with that March action plan. That March action plan that he has said they're trying to roll out. The details of that aren't entirely clear, but we have heard from so many people at this point. The clock is running. We have to move on this. It was decades and decades and decades of abuse.
Time now for action and for change. So thanks, Mike. We'll see you again in about a half hour.